back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, if you are new, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Become a part of my Kandy fam so we can be friends. Today is another hit and miss video on a few Smashbox products. We have the Radiance Photo Finish Primer, the Casey Holmes Spotlight Highlighter palettes, and then also the CoverShot palettes, which I think is super exciting, and I created this look with it. So if you want to see if this is a hit or a miss, please keep on watching. So I'm just going to start off by really prepping my skin with the primer water from Smashbox, and then I'm going to jump straight into the Photo Finish Radiant Primer. This one says that it gives you that 24/7 glow for photo shoots and for real life, and it's also got microfine amber and bronze pulls, creating a warm glow onto the face, which will obviously give you that glow through your foundation. So I'm going to put that right on and then also see how the texture feels and all of that. Okay, so straight off the bat you can definitely see that luminous glow to the face. I can feel that it's a very hydrating primer, but it doesn't feel oily at all. Only thing with this primer is I feel like I am using quite a lot of product because it really soaks up into the skin quite quickly. But yes, I definitely see that it gives me that radiant look. With regards to blurring the imperfections, I wouldn't say it's as good as the original Photo Finish Primer, but it sort of does still blur out a little bit of imperfections. But the main thing with this is that it gives you that lovely glow, and I think this is definitely something that I would probably wear on its own if I don't want to wear makeup on the day but still want to look quite radiant and glowy. So I am testing another foundation today, which I'm filming in a separate video. So I'm going to finish with my face so we can get to these guys. Okay, so I used a very matte contouring shade as well as a matte blush, so we could really see the effect of the Casey Holmes Spotlight palette and see what it's all about. I'm so excited. I love Casey Holmes and I love Smashbox, so having both together is like, got the gold palette and then we also have the pearl palette. So I'm gonna show you, let's see. I don't know which one to use today. So if you compare these two together, you can kind of see that this is the pearl one and that's the gold one because of the undertone. But you have quite a variety of shades to choose from. So you can either use it as a highlighter or you can use it over your blush. So I think I'm going to use one of the pearl highlighters and one of the gold for over my blush. Okay, so I am pretty impressed. I used the middle shade from the gold palette, and just to kind of slightly put it over my blush, you can already see that there's quite a bronzy radiance, and I literally just like dipped my brush like this. Here's the swatches of the gold palette. As you can see, it's got lovely golden brown undertones, and it also has a light to medium shade, so you can kind of play around with whatever look you're looking for the day. So for the highlighter, I'm gonna try this really light pearly pink shade over here. Here's the swatches of that. Once again, I just slightly swatched my finger and it's super pigmented, so just make sure that you're careful when picking up highlighter, but once again, you can never have enough highlighter. So on this side, I'm just gonna apply it as is, and on the other side I will wet it a little bit just to see how it looks. Okay, so that is what it looks like. I absolutely love it. It's very soft and florally, which I love, but this is obviously the lighter shade that I use, and it's pretty pigmented on its own, but let's see what happens if we wet it. Oh, okay. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me wet the other side as well. It really brings out the pigmentation of the shade. I use the primer water to wet it before applying it, and I'm also sure that this will make it last longer, because with highlighter, because it's such a light shade, normally it doesn't last the whole day, but obviously using a setting powder like this, I mean, look at that glow. I definitely love these. I think they are going to go into my kit, and I'm never gonna go anywhere without them. Okay, so now we can move on to the eyes, and for this I'm going to use the CoverShot palette. I'm going to use both of these. I believe they launched about 6 or 7 but one is not available in South Africa, which is like rainbow colors. What's nice about these is really the fact that it's quite compact and small. It's got beautiful holographic pictures that's like pigmentation or something that's just like, it's so cute. I would just play with this the whole day. But apart from that, it's really like the perfect palette for the everyday look. You know, you can either do an everyday look or kind of switch over to nighttime looks. And every palette has got different colors in them, different pigmentations, different finishes, so you can kind of choose the one that will, you know, suit for you. Okay, so let's first look at the metallic eye palettes. This one only has metallic shades, from a very, very golden undertone one to also a cool dark grayish eyeshadow. I'll definitely zoom you guys in so you can see close up, as well as some swatches of them. And then we have the Golden Hour, which I think will probably be my favorite one. It's got two beautiful matte nude shades on top, as well as very bronzy, goldeny undertoned eyeshadows. And then this, I mean, this is me. This is me right there. So I think I'm going to use shades out of both of them because I'm not sure which one I want to go with. And also I want to show you guys how they look. But to prep the eye first, I always use an eye primer. So for today's eye primer, I'm going to use the Smashbox Lid Primer. This one is in the shade White, so it's really going to show off the lovely pigmentation and colors that we've got going on here. Okay, let's zoom you guys in. So I never only use shimmery shades, so it's very out of my comfort zone, but today I'm going to try and push the limit a little bit. So I'm going to start with this shade over here as my transition shade. I'm scared, but let's go. Phew, okay. Pigmentation is definitely good. It blends like a dream. It's so pretty. Like, it's actually not too shimmery. It's got just the right amount of shimmer in, which I think is absolutely perfect because you can really play around with different sorts of looks. I'm gonna drag this down a little bit because I want to do quite like a smoky eye. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just winging it actually. We're just testing out the products. We're playing around. It's fun. It's makeup, people. Okay, already liking it. What I love about it is the blending is so easy. Like, you literally don't have to like sit and blend. As you apply it, it kind of just blends so smoothly, which is like heaven for me because I absolutely blend everything, but sometimes it can be very time consuming, and especially with everyday looks, if you're going to work, this is exactly what you need. Swipe of the brush and it's blended. For the brow bone, I'm going to use this nude shade over here, which is matte. Oh, it's very pigmented, so I have to be super careful with how much I pick up. I'm not complaining though. For the inner corner highlight, I'm going to pick up the other palette and I'm using this rosy shade. This one is not as pigmented, but I think it's more for like a little bit of highlighting. I'm going to wet it a bit just to kind of... Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. So for the first part of the lid, I think I'm going to go with this really golden shade over here with a flat brush. I'm really excited to try this shade because I would say I'm a little disappointed. I thought that it would be like gold, you know, but it's more like a subtle green undertoned gold. So I actually really wanted to use this plum shade, but I feel like I'm always using plum, so you know, we're pushing it outside of the comfort zone today. So let me go for this one, which is absolutely cool toned. I barely use cool tone colors. Let's see. Ooh, wow, that is really pretty. This look is very shimmery. I'm actually going to go over that gold because I'm not too crazy about that shade. I think that might be nice as an inner corner highlight, but for the lid I'm not too sure. Yo, so as you can see, I literally picked up some product and I distributed all over the lid. That's how pigmented this product is, and that's how well it blends out. So I want to be very careful not to go into the crease area too much, because I don't want to make my whole eye grey. You actually don't have that much fallout. I did pick up a bit too much, but as you can see, it swipes away easily, so you won't have a problem with that. I'm also going to put some of that greyish shade underneath my eye. Oh, this is actually so pretty. I actually quite like it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that brown shade again, because I just want to kind of blend the outer edges and the crease line. Oh, it blends like a dream, you guys. Like I've never in my life. I think I have found love. So pretty, look at that. Yo. I'm just going to touch up some of the grey that I slightly blended away over here. So I don't know if I actually want to add anything else to this look, because it just looks so nice. I'm going to leave it like this because I absolutely love it. And it's so cool because I only use like 3 or 4 shades. But, I mean, imagine the possibilities of one palette. If the pigmentation is this good, imagine the possibilities. So I'm just gonna quickly finish up my face and then I'll be right back. That is really it for this tutorial and hit or miss. Overall, I have to say that all of these products were a big hit for me. The primer, I would say don't use it if you have quite large pores. I wouldn't really go for the pore refining effect. It's more for that radiant glowiness and that healthy looking skin. But with regards to the Spotlight palettes and as well as the CoverShot palettes, I think these are absolutely perfect for the everyday girl. And then these, like I said, I'm going to throw them in my kit and love them. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember to thumbs it up. If you did, leave a comment down below letting me know what you want to see next. But until next time, you guys must stay sweet. I will talk to you soon. Bye. Kandy! So I got these letters to obviously take some photos with, or just put them somewhere once I have more space. Hopefully I'll have more space soon. Then